Islamist fighters on a desolate mountain in northern Syria. They're taking cover from sniper fire. It'll be a constant for the next few days. Like thousands of others here, this is the path in life that they've chosen. What's different to others, though, is that everyone you will see is British. This British contingent has allowed an American journalist and Muslim convert to film them for Sky News. They've asked us to protect their identities. They've left everything they have in the UK to fight Bashar al-Assad. But almost none of them speak Arabic, and that's a problem on the battlefield.
He said the mountain is not safe at the moment because they tried to attack half an hour ago, and because we're changing shift, we want to make sure that our defense is strong. So he said we just have to wait here a bit longer until we're able to go up. He said they can see all of us. He said the sniper can see all of us, so we need to make sure we are right underneath this setter. So I suggest everyone gets down. I got enough one. Look at Bismillah.
You got one of him sleeping as well, yeah?
Like many young men at home, they share selfies and keep in touch on Instagram. Their banter is pure British.
£50 for a good set of Nikon, huh? They've got the military, not military, but waterproof, shockproof, all of that stuff. Huh?
£50 buy it now.
Yeah, buy it now.
Delivery to
No, you can't get it. You ain't gonna deliver here, man.
But to a man, they insist their fight is only with Assad's forces. Mustafa says that there is a total misconception about them. He has an extended family at home, and he rejects the notion that they're terrorists.
Are you a part of Al-Qaeda?
No, I'm not a part of Al-Qaeda, and I've never been a part of Al-Qaeda, ever. I'm not a terrorist in any way, and so yes, it bothers me, you know. If people could see how much goodness we have in our hearts, how much mercy we have for people, and how much, you know, we are driven by compassion to help other people, they wouldn't think that we were terrorists. But this is a line that they have been fed. They are people that benefit from pushing that narrative about us, and there are some of maybe, you know, my own brothers who don't really help us in that cause. So unfortunately that is the truth. But yes, it does bother me that people think that about me.
The armed opposition to the Syrian government in the north of the country is now overwhelmingly carried out by Islamic fighters. A significant number are foreign. These groups do the heavy lifting. They're the most fierce and well armed. British security services are warning, though, that this training process is a threat at home, that the jihad won't end in Syria. The fighters here say that they are soldiers and that the UK has nothing to fear, and that in the end they'll be seen for what they are.
Speaking of a recent example, Mandela was viewed as a terrorist. I'm not making any comparison between me and him, but opinions do tend to shift and change. So they can portray me as they please. I know the truth, and I'm working towards it.
No, I don't have any plans to wage jihad or any kind of fighting in the UK. I mean, we've just come for one purpose, is to save the oppressed people in Syria from the evil of the tyrant of Bashar al-Assad here. When the conflict happened in Syria and there wasn't anyone coming here to save people's lives or even help them, but once people like me came and no one else did, somehow we got labeled as terrorists. I mean, how did that happen?
In the rubble that's left by the fighting, thousands are struggling to survive. The narrative of those fighting jihad is to protect them.
A lot of Syrian people here feel like we're their protectors, and that we've come here to help them. But people from England don't feel like that. They simply have an equation in mind where they see it's very simple. Muslim man travels abroad to a war zone, he's a terrorist. That's the equation.
In the absence of a peace process, and with a war raging on, These men argue that they're needed. They're unapologetic, and their reasoning is simple.
What would I say? I mean, the death toll speaks for itself. That's all I have to say.
Stuart Ramsey, Sky News, on the Syria-Turkish border.